guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you how I achieved this French curly knotless braid. So if that sounds like something you are interested in, then sit back and keep on watching. Alright, so we started off by partitioning my hair, and actually I had relaxed my hair like 2 days before this day that we had the braid done. My hair is really strong. I mean, very strong. I tend to always relax my hair. I tend to always braid my hair almost immediately after relaxing. Okay, so this was like, I think 2 days after I had relaxed my hair. Okay, so we basically just went through the whole cutting process, and she was just partitioning my hair. Then she started weaving it like the regular knotless braid, you know, just basic, weave the hair from the roots so that you won't have to start picking the attachment from the very beginning. Okay, so this is the attachment that I used in this video. Is from Darling. I'm going to show you what it looks like properly, and I used color I can't remember. I'm going to put it on the screen, and it's actually 16 inches. I'm going to put it on the screen as well. Dali actually sent me this hair sometimes ago, and I think I'm just over braids. I don't really like braids again. I don't know, but the last time I did it, I was like, okay, maybe it was just me, my feelings. And then I did this one, I was like, I really don't like braids again. Okay, so she started adding the attachment as she was picking it by beads. I was the one passing the attachment to her. It was really tricky because the ends of the attachment are actually curly, so you have to be very careful when picking and when weaving. I had a little bit of trouble while trying to pick, and it kept on tangling. It took me like forever to detangle some of the attachments, but we were able to pull through eventually. So she was just braiding until she braided halfway through, and then she tied. Okay, she tied it like 2 or 3 times, but I realized that after even before we were done, some of the knots she tied were beginning to lose. Okay, so that's because no matter how you tie it, it's still really gonna lose because of the texture of the hair. Please also have it in mind that this hair texture is synthetic. That was what the lady told me. It's not human blend, it is synthetic, and she said that's the only way they can achieve that synthetic, that curly or whatever. Okay, so that's just a brief back history, right? So I want to believe that it is self-explanatory from here. After the whole back end story that I had already given, I'm still currently not feeling too well, but then I have to put this video out so that I can plan for August, right? And I do not like voiceovers, but anyway, if you watch up until this point, please make sure you subscribe. I'm going to let you watch through for a while, and if there's anywhere that I feel like I need to chip in something, then I'll be sure to do so. But basically, she just started braiding my hair, my natural hair, and then she added the attachment, braided halfway through, and she tied it. So it was just like a rinse and repeat kind of motion, if that makes sense. It was really the same thing, and we didn't have any particular style in mind. We were not doing box braid, we were not doing anything, considering that we started doing this very late in the evening. It was around 6 p.m. and then I needed to be done with the hair ASAP because I had plans and I just needed a quick fix. Okay, so it was like a last minute decision. Yep.
Not really trying to date right now. Still trying to figure my own life out. And I don't wanna love anybody else till I learn how to fall in love with myself. Maybe I'm insecure, or maybe the world is the problem. I guess I'm not really sure, so how do I learn what I'm worth? How do I love myself? Ooh, how do I love myself? Ooh,
Alright, so I need to mention that after some time she was partitioning the hair and braiding them down just in tiny bits so it would be very easy for her to just move on to the next one rather than just cutting and braiding, adding attachment, tying. So she decided to cut about 10 down at a time and braided them all through. Then she would go back whenever she's ready to when she's ready to actually do the French curls braid. She would go back and she would lose it, then she would now actually do the French curls. I hope you understand. This is really very hard for me to do. I'm not complaining, it's not like I have a choice.
Daydreams in your bed sheets, making up fake scenes, play 'em out like there's no way we can go. I know it's hard. You drag your heels through the front door, 'cause all the things you want feel so far. Don't be afraid, 'cause if it all goes wrong, you forget all your lines, you miss every note. I'm cheering anyway whenever you're down, you're never alone. When nothing goes right, let it all go. I'll love you anyway if no one turns up when the lights go low. I'll be here in the front row. Nothing goes right, let it all go. I'll love you anyway if no one turns up when the lights go low. I'll be here.
Alright, so at this point, we're already done with the hair and we just finished one full pack. So for the entire hair, I used one pack and I think 1.5 roll from this new pack that we were opening, right? Okay, because I was actually scared that it was not going to be enough. I thought we were going to use at least two. So, but then we didn't even use the complete, it was just one full pack and then 2 rolls from the new pack, so that's like 1.5. Depending on the size of the braids that you're doing will determine the size of the number of packs that you're going to use, right? Because I've seen a video where someone said she used 3 complete packs and I was like, okay, I don't think I'm made for that life. But yeah, we used one and like I said, and she just finished up the rest of the hair and we were done. Okay, and as the time we got to the front, it was beginning to get really painful. You know how it is with braid, right? So it was really painful as at that time, and I was just navigating my life through or whatever it is that I was doing. Okay, because I was really tired and it took us about 6 hours to finish the entire hair. We started around 6 p.m. like I said, and we finished around I think 12 a.m. the following day. The lady is actually a friend of mine that stays in my neighbor, so um she slept at my house that day and she went very late next morning. So that completes the entire hair process. I hope I've been very detailed enough. The hair is from Darling, from their Express collection, and it's the color 3033. I'm also going to be leaving it in the description box. And by the time we were done with the hair, I used fire um to burn the attachment. I don't know why, but the attachment, for this particular attachment, you don't need to dip it inside hot water. It has already been pre-curled and pre-stretched. All you need to do is to just pack your hair and you'll be done. So she just used fire shower to trim the hair and she was close to really burning out my hair.
I'll love you anyway if no one turns up when the lights go low. I'll be here West Coast. Don't let the fire in you grow cold. When I'm with you, there's no way we can go. No, I doubt there's a better time than right now. So pack a bag, we'll get your flight out. Don't be afraid, cause if it all goes wrong, you forget all your lines, you miss every note. I'm cheering anyway whenever you're down, you're never alone. When nothing goes right, let it all go. I'll love you anyway if no one turns up when the lights go low. I'll be here in the front row. I'll be here in the front row. When nothing goes right, let it all go. I'll love you anyway if no one turns up when the lights go low. I'll be here in the front row.
And so from here, we just packed the hair and we were done. We were trying to put it in a ponytail, right? She just helped me pack the hair because there wouldn't have been any other way. As at the day that that I made this hair, obviously, it was so painful, so painful. And yeah, when we finished, I added mousse. As you can see, I don't know why I added it. I just felt like it was going to bring back the curls because we lost some of it. But today I'm still having the hair on and I feel like the curls are still there. Another way to get it right is to add mega growth leave-in conditioner, and it's just going to like bring back the curls, and I think you're going to be good from there. And then you can style it as desired. Okay, okay, so we've come to the end of this video. Thank you very much for sticking around with me. If you did find it helpful, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, turn on post notification bell, and also like this video if you want to see more hair content from me. Alright, so stay safe, stay fabulous, stay blessed, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Peace out and bye. Signing out. My name is Adesholamie. Should you be joining for the very first time? Okay, thanks. Have a nice day.